Welcome back to the news at 10. And in Anambra State, Governor Willie Obiano has flagged off the construction of the $2 billion Anambra State International Airport City project. The facility will comprise an international airport with 2 runways, aviation fuel dump, aircraft maintenance facility, a mall, business parks and airport hotels, among others. It's expected to create 1,200 direct jobs and over 6,000 indirect jobs.
Jubilation and excitement at Ivite Umeri, site of the proposed Anambra International Airport City project. Governor Willie Obiano arrives with his wife amidst fanfare. It's the official flag-off of the Anambra International Airport City, and the occasion is graced by traditional rulers, party members, expatriates and top dignitaries, including the former Commonwealth Chairman, Chief Emeka Anyoku.
This official flag-off of the Anambra International Airport City project by His Excellency, Chief Willie Obiano, to the glory of God.
The visibly excited governor highlights the abundant economic opportunities awaiting the state with the landmark project.
With the project and our subsequent plan for a light rail project, Anambra State will eventually assume its rightful place as a major commercial and industrial hub.
Projected world-class airport will have capacity to handle the biggest aircraft that have been manufactured today.
Residents of the community are also glad to host the project.
I didn't know that in my lifetime there will be an airport here. So God will bless Willie and keep him. We are so glad about it. It's going to attract a lot of development. These areas, the land will appreciate. Businesses will come around here and it will also create employment. So in its entirety, this is wonderful.
The Airport City project, with the capacity to land any aircraft and cargo plane, will be executed under the build, operate, manage and transfer arrangement and is due for completion in 3 years. Following which, the export of agricultural produce such as the Anambra rice, vegetables and yam is expected to begin to flourish.
Let's take a look at some sports now. Here's Ayo Tunde Balogun.
Yes, indeed, the federal government has announced that it will no longer impose anyone on the boards of the National Sports Federation. Now, this announcement was made by the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Solomon Dalong, at the Stakeholders Forum held in Abuja, the nation's capital, to fashion out new guidelines for the elections built to hold on June the 9th this year. The minister said the federal government is committed to reforms and corporate governance structure in the sports sector, which has been mired in controversy. Head coach of the Beach Super Eagles, Audu Ejo, says he's impressed with the level of fitness of all his invited players to the team's training camp ahead of the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup in the Bahamas. The team will play in Group B alongside Mexico, Italy and Iran. The former African champions will kick-start their campaign against the Italians on April the 27th, then play Mexico on April the 29th, and their last group game against Iran comes up on May the 1st. The team's best outing of the competition is a quarter-final finish at the 2011 edition in Italy. The Confederation of African Football (CAF) has appointed Madagascan referees to officiate the Confederations Cup's second leg clash between Zambia's Zesco United and Nigeria's Rangers International. Centre referee Hamanda El Musa will be assisted by Pierre-Jean Eric and Jinoro Velomanana for the game scheduled for the Levi Wanawasa Stadium in Ndola. The first leg, played at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu last week, ended 2-2. Meanwhile, Zesco United has moved the game forward by some 2 hours to allow the Nigerian champions enough time to rest following their late arrival. Now, the game was initially billed for 2 p.m. but will now be played at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. And that's a wrap on Sports News. The News at 10 continues shortly.
U.S. military authorities in Afghanistan have explained that the decision to use a powerful bomb in the country was based purely on tactical considerations. A top U.S. commander, General John Nicholson, said the most powerful non-nuclear bomb ever used by the U.S. in combat was the right weapon to target a suspected Islamic State base in Nangarhar province. He said that a network of tunnels and caves about 300 meters long was destroyed. According to Afghan officials, the U.S. coordinated the attack with Afghanistan, and about 36 suspected militants were killed. Moving on to something more cheerful, entertainment news. Popular actress Funke Akindele, as well as her husband Skills, are working to build an entertainment empire. Here's Mayowa Ugudele with more.
Many thanks. Here are your trending entertainment stories. American actor Sam Gauja, who played the Nigerian Afrobeat legend Fela Anikulapo Kuti in the Broadway musical Fela, has confirmed that he has since been influenced by Fela after assuming the character for a while. Speaking during an open house session with other cast and crew ahead of their Easter performance in Lagos, Gauja said he began working on the character Fela since 2005 and now has a bit of Fela in his real life.
It was a process of taking on another skin. And I think for any actor being in a role that long, there are bits and pieces that tend to carry over into your real life.
The union of acclaimed entertainers, Funke Akindele, and rapper, producer and video director husband, Abdurrashid Bello, popularly known as JJC Skills, has birthed what many would have seen coming, an entertainment empire. Skills, with over 20 years of experience of making music and nurturing talents both home and abroad, has recruited new protégés on the SOP Music imprint. They include former soul music singer Moeezy, the twins from the musical reality television show Gemstones, Fuji pop singer Sonorous, who has been described as a blend of Wizkid and Bruno Mars, and the energetic and charismatic Martins Fields. The campaign against child abuse and molestation takes another turn as filmmaker Bola Adebayo premieres a new movie, Scarred, in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. Some of the cast and crew of the movie led other invited guests to preview the movie starring Adebayo's lead role. Scarred follows the story of a young girl called Scarlett who fought to be accepted by the society because she was born with a defect that makes her bald and turned out a vulnerable target of molesters. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. It's back to the main news.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike today claimed the massive currency haul amounting to 13 billion naira found in an Ikoyi apartment in Lagos. It belongs to Rivers State. Governor Wike made this claim during a press conference at the Government House in Port Harcourt. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do enjoy your holiday. Good night.